What a game and what a performance, John. I mean, yeah, you pop yourself in there. We keep saying, that scoreline. I don't think anyone predicted that. Did you?
No, I mean, I'd have been happy just to win by 1 point, to tell you the truth, because we knew it was going to be a challenge. But you could tell, you sensed in the dressing room beforehand, the players really were ready to play. And I thought at first perhaps had been a bit too emotional and too ready. And we came up with those few errors and they went to score up. But I thought the rest of the first half, I thought they played some real quality rugby league.
Well, I was going to ask you about that sort of slow start, actually, because it says something about the team, doesn't it, to pick themselves up after 10 minutes and just absolutely then demolish Halifax. That's really sort of setting a marker, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, they've got to, at some stage during the season, during games, you've got to demonstrate resilience. And the fact is that they were under pressure. They demonstrated that resilience, and when they got the opportunity to play some real good rugby league. And we've got a good team, but it's a team that can still get better. We can't fall in love with ourselves because it's one game. It's very early in the season, but to be 3 from 4 and put a performance in like that in round 4, I'm very happy.
Well, you can fall in love with yourselves for at least one night.
Yeah, one night.
Give yourself that, yeah.
And talking about your performance, John, you've been here a little while now. With the players you've got out tonight, is that the best performance that you've had while you've been the coach of Widnes?
Yeah, it is, and we played a little differently tonight because I think people would expect us to play a certain way, and I think we really hit the edges, very early on, and I think it might have shocked one or two, and they certainly took the chances, and I thought some of the play from our 3 quarters was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, I was one of those people that was surprised, John. Congratulations tonight. I watched your game against Bradford, and was it a tactic because the narrow field at Bradford to go a little bit more one out up the middle? And I wasn't too sure that you could play like that tonight and come up with that kind of performance, and it surprised me a little bit, but you won 6, 7 and 9 were outstanding. Was that a little bit more of a game plan to shift the ball a little bit more tonight?
It was, yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of shape work this week because you can't really do much at Bradford. It's a very, very narrow pitch, and it becomes a sleeves up muck and nettles game. Yeah. Well, you could play a bit of football on this because it's maximum dimensions. It's a very fast track, and I think the players demonstrated that, Liam.
How worried were you when, 1, it started raining when you've got a game plan that you're going to move the ball, and then 2, you drop a couple of balls early on?
Yeah.
Confidence-wise, that can hurt you sometimes. Were you worried there?
You're slightly worried, but you've also got to show faith, and when you've got people like Jack Owens, and you've got Danny Craven in there, and Joey Lyons, who's really blossoming, and Matty Fozzard, you've got to trust as well your players, and I trusted them with the decision making, and I think that paid off. And I thought some of the decisions that they made, Kev, was very, very canny throughout the game. When to move the ball, when to turn it inside, and I just thought they were pretty clever tonight.
How is Danny Craven, John?
He's all right, yes. I mean, we'll let him put his feet up for the last 10 minutes. So, yeah, he'll be OK for next week because we've got a 6-day turnaround. So you have got to have half an eye on that as well.
And what a performance from him tonight as well.
Yeah, it was tremendous. It really was. But, let's also applaud Joey Lyons and Matty Fozzard and Jack Owens because the spine, as Leon's pointed out, were really very, very good. And, the workhorses did their job also.
Well, thanks so much for your time tonight, John. And,
absolute pleasure.
Congratulations on a massive win against Halifax Panthers.